David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Husian, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add 1 more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Target down
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
General quarters! General quarters!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Takiak base taking damage from airstrikes.
Still the online ships are paying.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Here's General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
They're hitting us with long-range missiles! We can't return fire!
Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard.
I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
It's not an option. We can't get the laws and left the conservatives anyway.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway.
This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. You should check my report if it works. That's a lot of ships lost. You're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Target is hit.
Yes, sir.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, Osia would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go. I'm actually gonna use it. Yeah, we're all going home together.
This thing only fires at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit them? Just shoot!
Their AA defense system has been destroyed.
Yeah, Trigger took care of the pricks. Oh, you what?
Target eliminated.
Destroyer Appliance bridge has been hit!
Strider 1, enemy ship sunk. Strider 1, locked on target.
4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in Eatable Platoon. They're right! Let's go help the survivors.
Spotlight. Locked on.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy aircraft coming straight at us!
Going for another attack run.
Missile, evade!
Strider 4, box 2.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kino. Ship destroyed.
We've got a big game hunter. You can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one. Sorry, guys. Your cruise has been canceled.
We engaged the enemy! Currently on 44th Street! Close to the Apollo Theater!
Not failing yet.
Watch now! Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
This is Thunder 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Bruce, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept
line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. How many ships in port are still operational?
Can't do assess damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rudy. It's my time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Please look on machine guns. Engaging.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Have our ships ready with the circle stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Missile hit!
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitude still bearing 015. Have a report that 3 Strikes is among them.
Stay with me.
Captain further intel. Sorry, he couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest done. Ask Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage. Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Strider 1, missile away. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Bandit down.
This must be that 3 Strikes guy Rudy Squadron was talking about.
Those are birds. Thank God.
Launched.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Strider 1, locked on target. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port.
Even more for the bad weather. We've been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Mortar drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command to me, officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Your imagination, my fellow submariners.
have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Box 2! Box 2!
Target eliminated.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Missile away. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Vehicle eliminated. All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Helicopters are all gone.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a billion is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you didn't leave my teammates behind.
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
3 strikes, performing well above our expectations.
Evade!
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him. Locked on. This one's a goner.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Target is hit. Aegis vessel Menace destroyed.
Respond! Menace, please respond!
Damn cowards shooting us from beyond our range.
Missile launched. Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, enemy vessel destroyed.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Estonia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile, evading!
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Impact, now!
Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Imagine.
2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Strider 1, missile away.
Target destroyed.
Bandit behind you. UAV destroyed. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Enemy's got a lock. You made that missile, Strider 2.
Contact imminent. Missile launched. Missile hit.
Enemy got away. Enemy behind you. Locked on bandit. Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it. Package tags are ready and waiting. Also, around the military.
3 strikes. He lacks the drives.
I want to go back to resupply.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? The captain wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Command Duty Officer? You don't, do you?
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Strider 1, bandit splash.
Locked on! Well done. You managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the? Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Fox 2. Quick move with 3 strikes.
Take point.
I'm on them.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, you count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
Haven't killed outside of a job in such a long time.
The bats seem to enhance their ECM capabilities.
Righto. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Target acquired.
Who's your target?
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Fire again. Fire.
Scream, do it. Well, you heard us, 3 strikes. We're here to take you down. Shit! Damn it! I'm gonna screw you over!
Did it, Trigger?
You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 strikes!
Fire!
I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity you. Not one bit.
I can't do this alone!
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
can't do anything! Not on my own!
Projectile exploded. It's gone. There may only be one left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I don't want to live! Kill me!
Fox 3. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Hell's gone from crazy to bonkers.
Projectile guidance terminated.
Just kill me, 3 strikes! 3 strikes!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
No! Just go to heaven. So I'm gonna be alone again and then I'll be waiting for you to 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees. Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggests you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.